Greetings. You know, a lot of people have a hard time eating correctly because of the social activities they get involved with. I like to call it eating correctly because I don't like to use the word diet. I don't diet, I live it. But people have a hard time maintaining a proper way of eating, and a lot of it has to do with the social activities that we are involved in this society. Let me give you an example. Holidays. Now, holidays claim to be about different things, different subject matters, different religious celebrations or different patriotic celebrations. But the reality is, all holidays are based around the same thing: eating. It's all about gluttony. And the foods that are associated with these holidays are all foods that are bad for you. So a person will find it very difficult to maintain a vegan way of eating because they want to have a good social life. They don't want to be the oddball. You know, when you go to the party and you go to the cookout or you go to the Christmas dinner, you don't want to be the one turning down the pork or turning down the beef. So these social activities are obstacles. They're obstacles preventing many people from becoming vegan. These social activities in this society are an obstacle from a vegan way of eating. I mean, when you go to the party, you want to be cool, you want to be, you don't want to be answering questions. Oh, why you don't eat this? Why you don't eat that? And you don't want to explain yourself. Because oftentimes when you're a vegan and you go out to eat and you go around meat eaters, they always want to question what you're eating, but would find it very uncomfortable if you question what they ate. I mean, some people have no problem be like, oh, what are you eating, rabbit food? But if I walk up and say, oh, I see you got some aborted chickens and some hog, then they'd be upset. So, in order for many people to maintain a proper way of eating and to clean up their eating habits, they have to avoid these social activities until society gets to the point where the social activities have a more positive outlook and have a more positive way of eating associated with it. As long as these holidays and celebrations and gatherings are centered around improper eating, we'll continue to have more and more and more fat people, more heart attack, more stroke, more diabetes. Holidays and celebrations are just days of taking years off your life. Every time you go to a Christmas party, every time you go to Thanksgiving dinner, you're killing yourself. You're taking years off your life. Because regardless what some idiot tell you, you cannot prevent your body from having dead cells by eating dead cells. How you gonna live from eating the dead? Fruits and vegetables are a plant's waste. The plant kicks those out when it's done with them, with the seed in it to rejuvenate. And animals and humans are supposed to eat those, and then we're supposed to kick our waste out, and our waste goes back to the plants. So it's a cycle that goes around and around. The plants take the waste that we have, use it for nutrients in the ground. The plants put out the medicine and food for us. We eat the food and medicine. Then we have waste, and it goes around and around and around. When the apples fall off the tree, if you don't eat them, they'll just rot. They're there to eat. All life that we live is based on plant life. Your house is not made from an elephant, a chicken, a cow, or pork. Your house is made from wood. Your furniture is made from wood. You breathe out, and what you breathe out, the plants breathe in, and what the plants breathe out, you breathe in. So there's a cycle there. The plants have all your medicine, all your food. You can make your clothes. I mean, if we were growing hemp, we wouldn't have to cut down trees. Henry Ford made a car out of hemp, and if you hit it with a sledgehammer, it won't even dent. Hemp makes fuel. You can build a house from hemp material, clothes from hemp. You can eat hemp. Hemp seeds have some of the most protein in the world. But why you don't know this? You're too busy running around with holidays. And holidays designed to overfeed you and take your money. Fast as you give away your money, another holiday comes. You go eat some more you ain't supposed to eat. You be sick. You go buy all this junk at the Walgreens or at the CVS because now your stomach is upset. And it's just around and round and round. In the meantime, you get dumber and dumber. Because you're eating that dead flesh, your mentality is gone. You have no knowledge. If you're eating dead flesh, your knowledge is limited. Because everything that our brain needs and our body needs is in the plant life. So you got to avoid many of these obstacles that's in the way preventing you from eating correctly. It's time to clean up your diet, and it's time to take care of yourself. Well, not diet, like I said. It's time to clean up your eating habits and take care of yourself. Because like I said, diet sounds like die. So I try not to use that word. But so many people use it, it's a bad habit. But you have to clean up what you eat. And you have to put the proper things in your body that's going to give you the right vitamins and nutrients. And don't pay attention to some idiot when you say, oh, I'm going vegan. They say, well, what do you eat? What do you mean what I eat? Have you looked in the fruit and vegetable section of the store? The question is, what do you eat? Because you only got so many meats you can eat. You eat the same thing every day: chicken, pork, beef. That's what you mostly eat every day. Every now and then some fish. Chicken, pork, beef. Chicken, pork, beef. And you cook it different ways or cook a different part of the animal to think you're eating different. You eat pork all day. You get up in the morning, you eat bacon. In the middle of the day, you have a ham sandwich. And at night, you have some pork chops. So, people, let's get it together. Stop listening to science and scientists tell you the wrong thing. Because all of these industries all support each other. And scientists are only going to tell you certain things because they don't want to hurt a certain industry. It was the beef industry that took America, the cattle rancher. That was the nucleus, and that was the forefront of everything, including slavery. That's what developed the railroads, and that's where all the money came from that had all these farms, that had all these slaves. The foundation of this country was the beef industry until everybody out there, clean up what you eat. Take care of yourself. Don't let anyone tell you, well, you know what, you're going to die anyway. Because you might not necessarily die. So, and you want to go ahead and eat all these. And then when you're in a nursing home, you want to cry to the nurse to do miracles to try to take care of you better than you took care of yourself. And for those of you trying to eat right, avoid the obstacles. You ain't got to go to those parties. You don't have to go to those. Have your own events. It's time to elevate your mind and get on a higher level. And it's time for us to take care of this planet. So on that note, take care of yourself. Take care of other people. And most of all, do you.